2, 1. We should be live, Joey.
Yo, what is good? Ignorance is bliss on a Sunday again. We're stacking content today. We're launching into our second podcast of the day. And let me tell you what, I'm excited, bro. This one's going to be sick. We have a super special guest. This is different. This is going to be a different podcast. And I've been looking forward to it since Wednesday. Yeah. Since Wednesday, once Miss Kenzie here got locked in. But today, our guest is Kenzie Williams, ladies and gentlemen. She is an Instagram influencer of sorts with over 70,000 followers on the gram.
90,000.
90,000? What? Shit, dog. I got like 1% of that. And so this podcast, so Kenzie, a little bit of background here. So Kenzie has over 90,000 followers on Instagram. She's got her own premium content site on OnlyFans.com. And, by the way, she's just a normal human being. And so this whole podcast, so the reason we wanted to get Kenzie on today is because in 2020, OnlyFans is like definitely a thing. Like premium content sites are definitely a thing. A lot of, is the camera off?
No, you're good.
Okay. A lot of people, it's still like such a taboo topic. And here on Ignorance is Bliss, what do? We bring perspective and give people a voice and a platform to be able to kind of share what their experience has been in whatever that they do. So I'm super excited. We're going to dive into all of it. We're going to dive into the premium content, the good, the bad, the ugly, the awesome, the great. And then we're just going to talk about some normal human shit too, just to bring it on a human level. So I'm going to flip it over to you, Kenzie. If you just want to open up, tell us a little bit about yourself. So tell us who you are, where you're from, how old you are, and what's your favorite fast food.
Woo! Let's go.
Okay, I'm 19.
So just real quick, so the audio tech right here, where it says the word, this is where you want to speak into, and you want to be kind of close.
Okay.
You can maneuver any way you want.
Yeah, you can manipulate it.
Okay, I'm 19. I'm from McClenny, Florida. What was the other questions?
Yeah. Tell it by yourself.
And what's your favorite fast food?
My favorite fast food? Taco Bell.
Ooh,
Taco Bell for sure. I love Taco Bell.
Like Taco Bell?
I don't know about that one. But it tells by yourself. Go ahead.
Well, I'm kind of Instagram famous now, so that's pretty cool. I'm bougie as fuck. About to be rich as fuck, so no more bouginess. I'm just gonna be rich. I live a boring life, but I party a lot.
Shit, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm slowing down, trying to, but that's basically it. I have a boring life.
Cool.
And also, I just want to just for context, guys. She also has a boyfriend, so
shout out
who is
Steve.
happily sitting right here.
Shout out Steve. He's on the couch. You can't see him. He's on the casting couch right now.
He's on the casting couch.
We actually got to say this. This is the second time we've had a live viewer, a live viewer, like inset live viewer. So that's a neat perspective.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Shit. Yeah, we got a live audience in the studio today.
And believe it or not, you are also, believe it or not, our first female guest. I was also gonna say, also you have OnlyFans first guest, so just throw it out there.
Crazy.
Throw it out there.
All kinds of trophies. Right?
So throw it out there, you know. But speaking of your OnlyFans, just tell us how did that be? Why you do that? Just dive into it.
Okay. So I would like just sell my nudes basically on Snapchat, and then someone was like, "You need to get on OnlyFans. Like it's the top shit now." And I was like, I thought about it for so long, and I was like, "Fuck it!" So I just made one, and then like I was making like $2,000 a month, which just wait. And then what was it like? January 1st, I signed a contract. Someone like DM'd me on Instagram and was asking like I'll blow your Instagram up and then I'll get you like hella subscribers on the OnlyFans. So since then I had about like 200. Hold on, let me look. Oh, my phone's about to die. I had about 200 subscribers and now I have 1,047 in 11 days. Wow. And
that is fucking ridiculous.
I'll just wait. And since January 1st, I've made $12,025. So I've increased $10,000 in 12 days.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Here, I'll read it. So I started in October. Yeah, I started in October. A lot of guys have them. It was $2,200 in October, $2,300 in November. December, I made $2,482, and then just in 12 days, I made $12,025.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Okay, wait. Is that only from OnlyFans?
That's just OnlyFans.
What the fuck, dog?
Link in bio.
God forgive me.
Oh, absolutely no. Link in bio. Well, is it no? It's just your Instagram. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
fucking
it's the link
your...
in the bio in my Instagram.
Oh, that's what she meant. Yeah,
Yep.
her Instagram's in our description down below. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put your OnlyFans
Yeah, it's
up
only
on as
fair.
well.
Under there?
It's only fair.
Can you put that on your YouTube?
Yeah, why not? It's a link.
For sure. Yeah. Now we can definitely do that. So that is crazy. I was actually going to ask you before you came, how much you were making per month because, so Riley Reid, do you know who Riley Reid is? I do. Yeah. She's one of my favorite porn stars. Shout out Riley Reid. She says on a good month on Snapchat, she makes like 150 grand from premium Snapchat.
You.
So when did you first start selling your nudes on Snapchat, and how is that deal, and like how much kind of were you making, and like where did that idea come from? Were you just like horny, or just like what's good?
I was a broke college athlete, and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna start selling my nudes. I'm hot, so I started selling them, and then my teammates started selling them, but they were ugly as fuck. Fuck her. I hate that bitch. Anyways, and so then I just was like, fuck it. I was making like $1,000 like for a month. I mean, maybe like that. And then I got kicked out of college, and I was like, fuck, like I gotta do something. I gotta be rich. And yeah.
That's interesting.
Did you get kicked out of college for selling your nudes?
No, I got kicked out because I fought the catcher.
I was gonna. Okay, so I was gonna ask you
Also-
what sport did you play?
I played softball.
Softball,
Played for
okay.
16 years, yeah. And then I fought the catcher. I forged my grades on my progress reports, and I what else did I do? Oh, and I sent her death threats.
Wow.
So, and she had a
That's-
voicemail of me telling her I was gonna come and kill her. So
Holy shit.
I mean,
You're gonna
this all makes sense now.
it's kind of like this is for Rachel, you big fat. You know what I'm talking about? TikTok. Y'all don't know that?
No, I don't.
We're not. Yeah, not that much.
Y'all need to get on TikTok. It's
Really?
good.
We actually do need to get on TikTok.
Y'all should.
That's probably a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a rather interesting story.
Other people
right
are gonna
there.
know that this is for Rachel because it's funny as fuck. It's like a voicemail, and she's like, "This is for Rachel, you big fat white nasty smelling fat bitch," and like she keeps going on.
So I just wanna you know what, you really have a good mindset. You know, I to be honest with you, you know what you want, and you're a go-getter. Forging your grades, you knew you're trying to, you know, I know. Do you agree? Like forging, come on, dog. That's a go-getter mentality.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a go-getter mentality.
Yeah,
and
why was I not forging my grades?
yeah, that's a go-getter mentality.
He did it for like 5 years.
Yeah, I did that in high school.
And his mom, they even get money for it.
Tell us what that's how do you don't hold on. By the way, we for all of our followers, we don't recommend you do that. We actually don't do this. But what does that look like? How do you forge your grades, and how do you do that without? How do you do that?
Without getting caught.
Because like,
But you got
I
caught.
too was like a troublemaker in high school for sure. Not your kind of trouble. I had a different like niche of trouble. But yeah, what does that look like?
Okay, so when you're a college athlete, every week you have to get these like weekly progress reports, and like your teacher has to sign them and stuff. So I signed her name, put a good grade, and was giving them to my coach and my athletic director. So it was easy.
That's a pretty simple process right
Yeah.
there.
Shit, I thought it was more.
No, it was
No.
easy.
More devious.
No.
Who,
was
I mean,
thinking-
who wouldn't do it? Like if you're like failing and fuck, forge it real quick.
Fake it till, is that a fake it till
I'm
you
not
make it
running
move right
this
there?
practice.
Wait, so I'm confused. So like, but like,
Take the mic.
when you take a test, and let's just say you get a D on the test or a C. I'm not trying to like undervalue you. Are you smart, right?
I mean, I'm smart.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Probably science and history.
That's
Yeah, well,
history goes
I'm
hard.
gonna notate that, and we'll come back to that here in a little bit because I do want to go a little bit down some of that stuff too. But
history goes hard.
so what you're saying is like if I take a test and I get a D, I'm sorry, I guess I just wasn't following at all. Like, how do you? Because they put that in the grade book and in the system. How do you forge that and change it?
It was literally just a piece of paper that I had to take to my teacher, and she would like sign it and like put my grade as it is, not like your test grades, but like your overall grade of the class. And I wasn't going to class because it was really early, and I was like, "Fuck that."
So you basically got that paper, said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna give myself my damn grade,"
because
and then you turned it in.
Yeah, so my coach would give us.
And then
the
that
papers
was
at
the actual one
practice.
that was put in the system.
Yeah.
My dog's a genius. She was getting it beforehand.
Big brains, baby.
That's what they say, right? Okay. So and then and you where did you go to college? Okay, so cause we're definitely gonna dive into some OnlyFans stuff. I want to get into that like as soon as possible because like I'm super curious. But also too, I want to know more about I want our followers like and the people who do watch this and the clips that we put out. I want them to kind of like really understand who you are as a person. So let's talk a little bit about like science and history. What were you going to school for? Like what are some of the things that you're really passionate about? Or that you find interesting.
Okay, I went to school at Florida State College of Jacksonville, which is right down the road from here. I was studying forensic psychology. I was getting my minor, like my prereqs done there, and passionate about. Really, I'm like passionate about family, but also like finding bad people. I don't know, like murderers and shit, child rapists, because I'll kill all of them. Oh shit. So.
Wow.
So was that where you were going to school to study?
Yeah, forensic psychology. So basically, like, have y'all ever watched Criminal Minds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Them. Like, I want to be them.
Oh, God, like they
That's
review like crime scenes and like
Yeah, and,
ballistics
like-
and shit like that.
Yeah, ballistics and like really like get to know like the psychology of like the killers and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, you should go get our mentality, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. This is exact like and I kid you not, and I could tell that like when I first messaged you, I think like in our short conversation through text message, you got what I was trying to say. Because like when I mean, the first thing that you think of is like a chick who has like premium content or sells nudes or has an OnlyFans site. You kind of like just immediately and you probably experienced this. Like, people aggressively judge that, right? But then you are also just a normal person with similar human experience, you know, where you have things that you're passionate about. So tell me a little bit about like, you said that kind of jokingly at first, like, and finding bad people, like child rapists, murderers and stuff. So just people who like cause a lot of pain in people's lives. Where did that passion, like, where did that come from? Like, what made you, so like, I'm really into sales right now currently, and there's a reason for that. So what kind of got you into that, by the way?
Okay, so my dad, he's been in prison since I was like 9, like.
Right. Yeah. So the audience. Yeah.
Okay, he's been in prison since I was 9, and like just going like and seeing like visiting him and stuff, and like seeing all the people, like people are always like wrongfully committed of crimes and stuff, and then like there's also people that are like running the streets that aren't like committed, like, fuck, what am I trying to say? They're not like charged guilty, and I don't know. I just want to.
Yeah, they don't get justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that's basically.
Okay. And then I mean, do you think that like kind of having to go to like prison to like meet your dad, do you think that was like maybe something that is that kind of where the passion came from too, is just like, cause like not only were you seeing like bad people around there, but you felt like kind of like something could be done here to like help this like in kind of
Situation on a daily basis.
Yeah, so like there's always, whenever you go and visit, like you're in a room with a bunch of people, and like obviously my dad has friends there, and like talking to the people, they don't seem like criminals, like they should really be there, and like my dad would tell me stories and all that, and it just, I don't know, it's kind of fucked up. And then Criminal Minds also made me want to do it.
So I'm sorry, I totally wish we had more microphones. This is exactly why I want to do this podcast. I thank you for coming on. You're awesome. Yes. Okay, so and then okay, so right now, is that something, so is the only thing that you do and like the only thing that you're kind of focused on right now is OnlyFans, or do you still have intention to potentially go back and do and pursue that field, or are you pursuing that in any way right now?
Or anything else.
Yeah, 100%.
So right now, like with the amount of money I'm making on my OnlyFans, because I didn't say this earlier, but my manager said I should be getting around $25K this month. So, I mean, that's a fucking college tuition. But first, I'm going to buy a 2020 Corvette, and then I'm going to go back to school.
Why? Are you gonna buy
Why? Because it's fucking hard. Like, what the fuck? Have you seen it? And I'm getting Zeus bronze because it looks gold. But
that's a lot of money.
It's only like $40,000.
Whatever amount of money you're making right now and are going to continue to make, you're making a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. He's the contract is a $600,000 contract.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
Oh,
for
so
a year. A year contract.
Wait.
For what?
What? Yeah. So what? Yeah. Contract for what? Like, is it like a loan he's giving you, and like, what? Go ahead.
Okay, so what it is the amount of money that I'll make. So I can make up to 600,000, and he takes out percentages. So the less that I make, the more money they get, and then the more I make, the less money they get. So say I make 25 plus this year or this month, then I'll get 70% of it. They'll get 30. But say I only make 6,000, which obviously I'm not.
To do what?
On OnlyFans, just
OnlyFans.
say I make $6,000 on OnlyFans for a month.
And that's subscriptions
and tips.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, cause my OnlyFans, like, it's I post like lingerie and stuff, and then you have to tip for like the sex videos,
The
everything.
nudes,
Yeah, like nude. I don't post any nude. So.
Oh, okay.
So basically what you're telling me, because it sounds like, I mean, we always make the joke, like, have you not gone to the strip club and like been like, yo, like I helped fund some college dreams tonight. So like we could be potentially funding some things. I mean dudes who are like checking out your nudes are literally like, okay, so because dude, you are making a lot of money for your age. So and I would say that I too have also experienced what it's like to make a little bit more money than just the average normal person my age. But you are making a lot of money. Like that's, I mean, some people like, you don't understand. Like I work hard every fucking day to come close to making that kind of money, right? And so I wanted to bring and highlight that point. So also, good job. Commend. That's fucking awesome. Okay, so now that being said, I mean, isn't that kind of true? We're kind of like, I mean, these dudes are basically funding your dreams. So like, do you have anything that you want to do specific? Because like you're like I don't know if you fully understand how much money you're actually making for your age and what you can do with that kind of money. So do you have plans to do what are some things you're thinking ambitiously down in the future?
Like what is your end goal? Like what did you want to?
I want to ask specifically about what you want to do with that money. I'm really curious
Well,
about that.
I was just talking about it today. I think I'm gonna like invest in real estate, like get some houses, rent them out, and like.
So let me give you.
This is why
fucking
called you on this podcast.
I
Just
want
let
to
her
give
finish.
you a word of advice for that once you're done, but you can go ahead and continue.
This is gonna be a great one. This is gonna be.
But
I'm
yeah,
so
like
excited. I'm sorry.
it's okay. Invest in real estate. Save money so that way I don't have to work till I'm fucking 90 years old. Go back to college. Obviously, get a good job. I mean, there's an FBI agency bureau in Jacksonville.
Yes.
So,
Do you think that having like an OnlyFans site could be potentially detrimental to pursuing that path?
yes, I literally think about it every day. But I don't know, maybe.
Is that a risk you're willing to take?
Yeah. I mean, I can always
Why?
get a new
Why?
profession.
Why do you want to take that risk? Why is that? Why are you willing to like? So here I'm gonna steal the mic from you for a second because this is going really well. So you're making a lot of money from OnlyFans, right? And you are able to pretty much kind of do what you want, and you're good right now. Which a lot of people want at your age, once they move out of their parents' house, they basically like have no idea what the fuck they're doing, and they're in a constant state of being broke. Like that's what happens a lot of the times at the very first stage of, I feel like, in my opinion, when I look around and see what's going around with our social like group and like our friends, that's what I see. Like, or they're living with their parents, which I am curious to hear if you do too. But that being said, so like you're willing, and it's are you actually passionate about like the whole like criminal justice thing, or have your passions changed? Because it sounds like you're willing to take the risk of like doing the whole OnlyFans thing, the premium content, the obviously kind of like frowned upon thing in society, becoming more accepted, but you're willing to take the risk of maybe not being able to do the FBI agency thing, which I would love for you to expand upon, in exchange for basically a large amount of money. So are you willing to take that risk, and why? And what's your, like you said, you had a backup plan?
I mean, honestly, real estate agents make really good money too, so that'd be a good thing. But if I can't go like be in the bureaucracy or whatever, or like the FBI stuff, then I mean it's no big deal because I'm making the money that like I can really like have any job I want. Mm-hmm. And you asked about living with my parents. No, I don't live with my parents. Or my mom. Whenever I was 17 and I moved out because I was going to college, and whenever I got kicked out, I went back to my mom's house for like maybe 5 months, and then I got my own place. So I just live with my best friend.
That's what's up. So I do kind of want to fuck, I lost my point.
Yeah, bro, go. This is
No.
awesome. So
yeah. No, so like honestly though, I just want to like I'll be honest with you. One of us in this room did purchase your OnlyFans. You know,
Hell yeah,
you're supporting this
one of
dream.
us did.
Yeah, one of us. I did. So so I do want to you know, speaking of your OnlyFans, cause I think it's awesome that you really do have, you know, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna do this forever. But I do like how you know, you have really good quality on your OnlyFans. You know, I'm not gonna lie, no, to be honest with you, and you're very reasonable regarding your prices, because I've seen some outlandish prices out there, and I was like, holy shit, like, why is it so expensive? What helps you make you like your prices, your all that? Is it just what you think is? How do you calculate that?
I don't. My manager does everything.
So
really?
that's the contract you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Your
So
manager handles all that.
he manages my OnlyFans. He does all the pricing.
Shout out her manager.
Yeah, he's
I need
fucking
one of
wicked.
those.
So that's interesting. So are you able to go without a contract?
And also, can you talk more in depth about your contract, how it works? Like,
Yeah.
do you need a contract?
Yeah.
Like, did you even need a contract, or you think is the right thing for you?
Well, so January 1st, I had 14,000 followers, and now I have 90,000 in 11 days because they pay these big pages like, do y'all know what is it? Banger Buddy or fuck, what's it called? It's something. It's like
Are they
fun.
big Instagram pages?
Yeah, like
Okay.
millions of followers.
Yeah.
They pay them to post me.
Right, that makes
And,
sense.
yeah.
Influencer marketing.
Yeah. And so I don't think I would be where I'm at now because
How much did you pay for that to happen?
I didn't pay.
She just signed the contract.
I just signed a contract. I basically gave them my life for a year. But I suck at answering on OnlyFans, so he does everything for me.
That's interesting.
So do you enjoy it so far?
Oh, I love it. I just hate having to take pictures every day.
Okay. And feel free. I'm just like flowing with this. This is great. So feel free to like ask any questions you have at any
I'm
time.
interested. I'm just listening.
So now you say you love it, and from what I've gathered from like other females and dudes too, you know, who have OnlyFans and like Patreons or you know, premium Snapchats, or who are kind of like in that adult visual industry, because film and photo alike, right? In that adult industry, they say they're the ones who own it and who are doing it because it's just what they're at right now, and they're genuinely just like enjoying the grind of it. They generally say they enjoy it as well, and I have heard some people say that the people are pretty cool. So like when you say like the people you're working with right now, you said your manager's pretty rad. So he's a respectful dude. Kind of explain to the audience, okay, who are listening, like the kind of people that you choose to work around versus just
Okay, so I have two managers actually. They're both based out of San Diego, so I've never met them, but I'm planning on going to play softball with them. Mm-hmm. So but really just like I like to vibe with people, like if like you're like weird, or not weird because I'm fucking weird as shit, but like just like a weird vibe.
How are you weird?
I'm just I just like do stupid shit like and make weird voices. I don't know.
Okay. I was just curious.
But I don't know. I just have to vibe with you. Like whenever I got on he begged me to get on the phone with him, and he's like, "I'm gonna change your life, make you rich," and like I probably went a month and a half without like.
Is that what he said verbatim?
Joey, talk for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry. I'm just curious.
Verbatim.
Is that what he said to you? Like, is that when you guys were talking?
Yeah, just like. I'm gonna make you rich, and I was like,
okay,
hey, I'm gonna make you famous.
You're right. No, it's valid. Sorry.
You're good.
But I don't know. I just have to vibe with you. Like that's the kind of people I like to be around. Cool people, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a pretty professional then.
Oh, he's so professional. Like
yeah.
he has never said anything out of line or anything.
Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure there's an elephant in the room because your boyfriend's literally here.
Shout out Steve, bro. My dog.
Yeah. So I just. Out of curiosity, because I feel like a lot of fucking like some like dorks boyfriends that like don't allow their girlfriends. Like I know some people that don't allow their girlfriends to like wear a 2-piece at the beach and shit like that. Fucking dorks. I think it's weird.
Sometimes Randy.
100%.
So, I mean, Steve, you can elaborate too, brother. Yeah. You know, you hear, you know, literally an elephant in the room. How initially?
Bro, you're not an elephant, dog. You're a pretty cool dude. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming to hang with me.
So initially, when you started your OnlyFans, were you with Steve? And how do you feel about it?
No, like whenever we got together, I was already like had an OnlyFans. He literally DM'd me on Instagram, and he didn't know. Like I guess he didn't look at my followers because he was like, if I would have known, like I only had like 10,000 followers at the time. He was like, if I would have seen that, I would have never messaged you. So And then I told him about my OnlyFans. He was like, it's perfect. Like, I don't give a fuck. He literally he records all my content, takes all my pictures. So he's fucking wicked. He don't give a fuck.
That's dope.
He'd be like, make your money, baby. I'm like, who this?
I like that mentality, honestly, because like I said, this dorks out there that are fucking, like I said, don't let the girls wear 2-piece at the fucking, at the beach and shit. And like the fact that he actually like, not only like he's cool with it, that he helps you out and shit. I think it's dope. It really is.
That's the kind of people that you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Steve, how old are you?
29.
29. Okay.
Man, honestly.
Perfect. Bro, what I think is really cool about this is because you probably and just chill right there. We don't need you at the podcast table, but like you probably understand that she's also, because you're 29. Like she's making a pretty good amount of money for someone her age.
Yeah.
And by you being supportive of her, like you probably, I'd be curious. Let's talk about you and Steve's relationship a little bit, please.
Okay.
What's good? I want to know. You seem like a cool dude. That's what I'm saying.
We're the same person. We like to work out. We like to party like some fucking rock stars. He's got a bitch of an ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife. Hope you listen to this. Fuck you.
We'll bleep some things out if necessary.
Yeah, no. We have a great relationship. We do the same things. We work out every day. It's pretty cool.
Would you guys say you guys are like best friends in a way?
Yes. Besties.
How long have you guys been together?
Couple months.
3 months.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, a cohesive relationship like that.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Yeah.
It feels like we've been together for a lot longer than what we have, though. I guess because we travel a lot, and we as soon as we started dating, I think we went to Athens, and then we went to Atlanta. Like, we just go a lot of places, go party.
Yeah, traveling is definitely an experience, especially as a couple.
We're planning on going to Hawaii.
Everything changes when you travel. Like it's a completely different environment. So
Definitely when you party and black out and lose your
Yeah.
boyfriend in Athens. So,
that,
Wait,
yeah,
Athens, Georgia?
oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
his cousin goes to school there, so we went there and partied.
That's a University of Georgia, right?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Damn. Yeah.
Go dogs,
Yeah.
go dogs.
Yeah, go dogs. Yeah. So, do you, with doing the OnlyFans, do you consider yourself a porn star? Because I think some boys here feel that way. I don't. I'm like, unless like you're. I mean, I heard. Well, upon my research, you touch yourself, but I mean it's cool and all. But you do it through videos. So like, do you consider yourself a porn star? I think people that don't touch themselves are not porn stars, but I think people here share that.
Well,
you're a porn
Does
star.
OnlyFans make you a porn star?
Honestly, I don't think so, because the videos that I sell, they're not like a whole porn like scene. Because like when you watch porn, go stepsister. Anyways,
we're very we recognize that pretty much, pretty fondly.
yeah.
I know I do at least. I speak for myself.
Stepsister, help. Anyways, but no, it's just I don't do like a full out blown sex scene. Like they're like short minute videos. Like it's not a full sex scene. So I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a porn star.
You got something to say, bro?
no, I just think that if you're selling adult content such as this, I mean, what's the difference between trading, right?
So what is the difference in your opinion?
Most porn stars are like big money balling.
So tell him. So okay. By the way, so everybody could hear. I asked her, in her opinion, what's the difference between having just an OnlyFans and an Instagram, right, and an adult film professional.
Okay, so with me, all I have to do is sleep with my boyfriend and take videos. But when you do porn, usually it's like a different people all the time.
That
and
actually
like,
makes sense.
yeah,
That
and
makes sense.
I don't know. Some of the bitches on there are ugly as fuck. I'm not.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I understand. I just think what porn star is like, you're partaking in like sexual activities, which is like, I mean, I guess like touching
Ooh.
yourself
I know
is
something else.
yeah. But I think like do you have like other OnlyFans friends that because I know only some couple girls that only just do nude photos.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't partake in like videos that they touch themselves shit. I mean, they like probably grow up in their body, but not physically like masturbating and shit. Do you do you have like any OnlyFans friends, and like you can go ahead and touch on what you wanted to say?
Well, I have a friend. Actually, I seen her on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, I love her. She's ratchet. She's just like me. So I followed her on Instagram and messaged her, and then my manager ended up reaching out to her, and like she signed the contract with them too. So Yeah,
That's
so
pretty
she has
fucking dope.
OnlyFans. Also, another thing with the porn star, it's usually like fake, like scened out, like you can tell it's staged.
Yeah,
and then with
for
me,
sure.
it's like real
I
shit.
agree.
Like I'll be fucking and be like, "Hey, grab the camera real quick." So
That makes a lot of sense too. Actually,
she just Snapchatted me actually.
Now that I look at it that way.
Yeah.
So okay, here I want your opinion on this, right? So basically, what you're kind of saying is like, porn is very like, I think this is such a fascinating topic, dude. This is so relevant in our age. I think porn. Okay, I think what you're saying is porn is more like business based, where you're like having sex, or like performing sex with other people on camera, and you're fucking a lot of people essentially, right? And I think that what you're saying, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, and I want your opinion, is like OnlyFans is being more like personal life based, where you just continue to do what you already do, but you have found a way to provide value to others in exchange for money. And it's kind of like almost what's your opinion like that? Would you say it's because you're more body open, you're more body positive about just like normal human things that all of us, by the way, already do, right? What's your opinion on that? Is that
No, that's exactly what I mean. Like, cause it's all staged out, and then like with me, it's literally with my boyfriend, so it's like it's real moaning, it's real everything. Like honestly, it's just real.
If anything, I think you're getting more bang for your buck, right?
Yeah.
It's more authentic if you look at it.
I mean, I fuck like 8 times a day, so why not make money off of it?
Hey, that's a pretty good view right there.
No,
honestly,
like really.
That's a fucking great view right there.
Yeah.
Make money off the things you do already on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I really wish we had a third mic, bro. We're gonna fix this, by the way. Okay. So, because I've heard other people's. I've heard other. Because I don't want to make it seem like I'm stealing the mic for you by any means. This is just so good. I'm fucking loving this shit. All right. So, because I have heard other like adult film stars say the exact same thing, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Do you, like, so you're basically planning on like pursuing this like for at least the next year? What's so like? Do you plan on continuing to do it as long as it's a form of income? And then what do you plan to do after kind of like what's the move you're like getting ready to make? You're talking a little bit about real estate and stuff.
Okay, so I signed a year contract, but I can do it for as long as I want. And I'm probably gonna do maybe 1 to 3 years. I mean, I'm still 19 right now, so. What is that? So when I'm 22, then I can start like going back to college. I mean, that's normal.
Yeah.
I'll probably do it before then. I don't know. Anyways, but do it for a few years, maybe even when I'm 40. Who gives a fuck? I'll just be like, hey kids, don't come in the room. But yeah, and then I don't know. I'm gonna probably start investing in real estate maybe next year when I'm 20. I know, because it's honestly a lot of money, and it's like a monthly income.
Yeah.
That's a good time because the recession should pass by then.
So, oh, sorry. Go continue your point.
Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you have projections how much money you're gonna make this year? Like, do you have is it 600,000 or is it?
Well, I don't know if it's exactly 600,000, but I could make at like maybe that. But at the rate I'm going right now, I'm making $1,000 a day, so that's 31,
Jeez, fuck.
and then times 12. Let me do some math, cause
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
This is why it
This is it's
so
pretty gnarly.
31,000 times 12. That's 372,000, which is 6 figures. Which who the fuck is 19 to make 6 figures? You know.
So yeah,
I'm so
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
I mean,
Those numbers are so massive.
Father
I mean,
James
just
proud, bro.
you're
Yo,
just
he's like, what's good?
just your year to date right now. You're about half my annual salary, so that's pretty demoralizing for me. But
I mean, my boyfriend's a longshoreman, which is like bank, like $53 an hour, and I make more than him. So
shit. Oh shit, more than me and homeboy combined. So
So what
pretty
you're
gnarly.
saying, it sounds like we got a fucking power couple on Ignorance is Bliss right now. Is that the vibes I'm feeling right now? You guys just know you're fucking killing it, and like, is that what's good?
yeah, basically,
Hell
I already like planned on buying him gifts. So I'll get $3,000 tomorrow because I just cashed out a little bit.
fuck.
Yeah, so I'm gonna save about $1,500 and go buy him some Yeezys and shit.
OnlyFans, buddy.
This is no, I'm good.
Do it.
Do OnlyFans.
I'm
Joey,
probably
come on,
not
dude.
gonna do that just because like I want to. So
I feel like the
okay.
return is not.
So that's
great
let's
compared
you
to-
guys want to deviate a little bit. So this will be a good way to take it. So look, I personally I don't see myself ever doing that just because like. So I'm looking for love. Like I'm like single, but I got a lot of love to give, and I just want to be loved so bad, right? So you know what that's like. Most of us pretty much feel the same way. I'm not unique. I just
You need to date an OnlyFans bitch. Have love and money.
okay.
Yeah, have love and
all
money,
right.
Joey. Come on.
So, but I also like my sexuality and like whenever like basically whenever like I'm about to smash, I kind of think like, yo, like my naked body and like me, like my soul, like my shit, you know, like Joey, like the essence of Joey. Yeah, like I wouldn't like as who I am, I just would feel very conflicted about posting that in a public space where pretty much anybody, no matter who I think it is, can view that. And so for me, I personally couldn't do it. Like I would be mentally, like I would be questioning a lot of things. It would fuck my world up more than likely. I'm not going to be honest. Have you ever experienced any like that second guessing or anything like that? I mean, do you think that's a valid reason not to do OnlyFans?
Yeah.
And have you seen other people do it regardless?
Because
Yeah, no, it really is. Go ahead. What were you
you
gonna
know,
say?
because even like you, because you just not like it's not like what you want to do forever. You like you want FBI, for instance, and like that could literally
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead and talk about it though.
Yeah, no, it is a really, I second guess it every day, but I don't know, just some money, like I can't get over it. Like I could be a millionaire by the time I'm 23, you know? And like, I don't know.
And then once she's a millionaire, it won't matter what the fuck anybody else thinks.
Yeah.
Fuck you, money.
Honestly, like, I mean, I've been exposed, been tried to be taken to court over OnlyFans. Like, yeah.
Right, how? Talk. How? It's like talk. What do you mean? Like, okay. Do you want to? If you don't want to talk about it,
No,
it's
no,
cool,
no. I'll
but,
talk
like,
about it.
yeah.
No, my ex, or not my ex, Steve's ex. They have kids together, and like she says, I'm a danger to be around the kids because I.
Cool with all this, right? Yes.
You don't give a fuck. I do what I do what I want. First of all, you don't tell me what to do.
She got
Anyways.
sugar mama money, so.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just sugar mama. Yeah, no. Yeah, she's just a bitch, and she wants to take me to like. She served him papers and like basically said that I was a danger to be around the kids. And literally put my whole name and said is not allowed to be around the kids. Like it's such bullshit. But yeah, that's basically it. Do you have a question?
No, not at all. I think that's an interesting situation to be in for sure.
Yeah, it fucking sucks, but fuck her. That's why I paid her house payment. Fuck you.
Wait, what you said?
I said that's why I paid her
Listen,
house payment.
we're talking about fuck you money, dog. I'm telling you, fuck you money is a real thing.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Wow. So, okay. This is so amazing. I really appreciate you for being so open. It's super cool. This is why I was like curious to see how this would go. This is super cool. All right, cool. And I knew you were cool as fuck too. I could tell. Okay, so wow. Okay, so I like there's so many ways this conversation can go. Do you have any thoughts? Because I'm about to segue into a question.
Oh, I'm about to say one question too. Go ahead, Joey. You can.
All right.
You can take it over, dog.
Okay.
What you been doing?
Look, you got your calculator out there and everything. Okay, so what are your thoughts on I just want to like hear what you think. Okay, so what in 10 years? So it's a new decade. It's a new fucking decade.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking going in with a bang.
Yeah, figuratively.
I'm gonna throw this one out there, and I want to see where this goes because this is a hit or miss question. Literally, some people hit this out of the fucking park. Some people will completely miss, and it's zero. Where do you like? Ideally, where would you like to be come the next new decade? It's a new decade, girl. You can do whatever you want with life right now. What's good?
The next decade, I'll be 29. I'd say probably rich as fuck. Obviously, like that's my mentality.
What does
Because
that mean?
rich as fuck.
Number.
Millionaire.
Number.
How many millions?
3 at least.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Okay. Well, that's me and my boyfriend's income. So let's say 6 millionaire. Because I'm all about saving money. Not right now, but once I get my money, I will. Family, probably adopt a little black baby from Ethiopia. Have a big house, modern, all white, black floors. Yeah.
So,
Black bamboo floors. We just talked about that.
Black bamboo floor.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have a picture?
Yo, I'm trying to come.
Pull up a picture.
Party with you guys.
Post it.
Oh, we party hard. I don't know if you can handle it.
yeah. Okay.
That's fucking interesting.
I will handle it to my own degree.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you that much.
That's so fucking interesting. Black bamboo floors, huh? I'm trying to picture that. Have you ever?
It's literally just black wood, basically. But like,
Do you have a question?
Y'all can go ahead, dude.
I felt like Jesus had a question.
I was gonna say.
We'll talk more about it. That's super fascinating. I want black bamboo floors too. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fucking talk about black bamboo floors.
that
Yeah,
sounds
go ahead.
dope.
like
Black
modern,
bamboo
all
floors.
white, everything white, and then black floors, and then like black accents with gold.
Yeah. Damn.
Bro, I'm gonna come hang with you.
Y'all gonna move to Miami?
We were looking at furniture before we came here.
That's a baller fucking house, dude.
By the way, our shout out Zach Stickler from Phase Wave. We're gonna throw like once that works out, the Black Bamboo Floors are gonna be the first band to perform at you guys' house. We'll do like a whole dude. We'll throw a whole rager and we'll have some dope ass like local artists come like through. You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyways,
I just want to like kind of just the whole process of transitioning to OnlyFans. Did you what did your family think about it? Because I usually cool you big with family and like, what's up, boss? Oh yeah. Go ahead, boss. Take it. Matter of fact, pour me something too, dog.
My family. So my mom. My mom's my best friend. Like we have our ups and downs, but I just recently told her about it once like I signed my contract and stuff, and she's so happy for me. Like okay, so we were, oh fuck, I just stuttered. Okay, so retrain my thought.
We do all the time.
We were on FaceTime and she was with her friend and I was talking about like money, like how much I'd already made, and my mom's friend was like, what does she do? And she was like, she lays in in lingerie for old men to look at her. And I was like, yes, Mom, that's what I do. But she's completely happy with it. Like, as long as I'm making money, she said, just buy me a house. I was like, okay. That's a good mom right there. I think that's mutual interest right there. But the thing is she's so modest, like
really, yeah.
And I've always been like open and like body positivity, like yeah. But
yeah.
What does that mean to you, body positivity? Do you think?
Yeah. Go. No, let's just say what you were saying.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure this is good. So like body positivity. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Basically like love yourself for who you are, like you were made to be who you are and like look how you look. I mean, obviously like I go to the gym, but that's just to keep up my like personal body positivity. Like I have stretch marks, I have acne like a motherfucker. Like it doesn't matter what you look like in this day of age. Like obviously people are gonna hate on you. People hate on me every day. People call me a skank. Like it's like ridiculous, but like who gives a fuck? Love yourself for who you are.
That's basically another thing. You're gonna be. I'm sure you deal with this shit on a daily basis, right?
Yes.
Like it's on a daily basis.
Every day.
So this is a real good question that just came across my head. What do you do to deal with that? Do you even respond to those people? Because I think it'd be better just to ignore them. Because if you feed into their bullshit, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of empowering what they're already doing is trying to get to you. Because that's all it is, right? Well, so how do you learn to deal with that? Because it's something that's going to be happening at all times now.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well. I should ignore them, but like I just want to like give them my thoughts. So like maybe 3 days ago someone called me a nasty stank and I was like, or nasty skank, and I was like, honestly, like what did you get out of that? Did you get off on that? Like do you feel better about yourself? And I was like, you obviously have like a shitty ass life.
That's the thing. And you just said
I'm just
right
feeding
there.
into their bullshit, really. But
exactly.
Like,
so I mean, you already know that if they're the mindset that they're at currently shows exactly what they're doing. So something is not right within their life. So you really should not just fuck it.
And
just
people will be
don't
like,
engage with that shit.
And people will comment on my pictures too and say stuff and be like, oh, I bet your dad's so proud. So I just say, my dad's in prison. So yeah, proud for him. Like, I don't know. And then they're like, oh yeah, daddy issues. That's the reason why. That explains everything.
Honestly, you got to stay away from that comment section.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, you got to stay away from that comment section.
You should be like. No, never mind. It was a stupid joke.
Hold on, let me elaborate. It's such bullshit because people's opinions really does not fucking matter.
It doesn't. I'm the one that's making the money. It's my body. I can do what I want.
If you're sure of yourself and you're self-aware, which is something that I've been preaching a lot since 2020 started, because I'm trying to become personally more self-aware as I go on within the next decade. So like if you're self-aware of yourself, like stay away from the comment section. It just literally does not matter. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of time. And that's another thing that I stress. Time. That fucking millisecond or that second, 5 seconds that you spend reading that comment, you're not getting the bitches back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, those are 5 seconds that will accumulate that you can make more content to make more money.
Yeah.
Like this is literally the mindset that you gotta have.
And what I do is I usually expose them, but my manager got mad at me and was like, don't do this, you'll get in trouble. So I'm like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna ignore them.
And then fucking money, it's a shit ton of money.
And then you're not.
So
real
quick, hold that question, please. It's probably good. This is gonna go like piggybacking off what you said. Because I actually was taking notes while you were listening, and I was going to ask you about the same thing too, because I saw you post something recently about somebody saying something really negative towards you, and I wanted to get your opinion on like posting that online, like. Because that makes me feel bad for you, honestly. Like I'm like, damn, like I would hate for a lot of people to be saying these things about me. So kind of like explain kind of what your manager said about it and kind of like how you feel about those messages and comments, and like how have you handled that?
Well, I posted one where someone was like calling me, like saying my pussy looks like Arby's meat, which obviously they have not seen it because they didn't subscribe to my OnlyFans. Anyways, but then I posted another one where someone said the N-word and was like, I bet you're an N-word lover and all that. And I was like, my boyfriend's white, so clearly you're a fucking idiot. But like, just like racism, I just wanted to post that. So like people will go to him and like he'll get in trouble for saying like slurring.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Racial slurs.
Yes, racial slurs.
Derogatory words.
Yeah, derogatory words. So
that's good though. I like that you did that because you have an audience.
Yeah.
And you can like, especially if you like you expose racist fucks like that, dude. I think it's dope. And like the thing is, because you have OnlyFans, you're getting people that are judging you harshly, and like you're a good fucking person. You care about, you said family. You at one point wanted to be an FBI, somewhere in the forensics because you wanted to catch these like fucking bad people. And like what people do you hate the fact that you're prejudged? People don't even know you. Like
yeah, I really do, because like everyone's like you're an OnlyFans girl, you're blonde, you're fucking stupid. Like I'm really not. Like I'm actually like I know stuff about the world. Like I know like I'm smart, and basically like being prejudged as like a whore and like being stupid, and everyone thinks like anytime like someone meets me and then like hangs out with me, they're like, I thought you were gonna be a bitch just because you're pretty, like you're a bitch. But I'm actually I'm so loving, I'm a nice person, I'm funny as fuck. I don't know.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you also like you're a smart person. You know the Earth is flat too. So no, I'm
the Earth is actually flat. That's fact checked. Yeah. The Earth is look, see it. Yeah, definitely. So we could go down the flat Earth thing. I had a crazy conversation with my little brother about the flat Earth theory last night. We were laughing so hard about it. Shout out Tony, bro. I love you, bro. Okay, so when people call you like a whore and a slut. By the way, while I'm asking this question, can we look up the definition of slut? Yes. When people call you that, so in your opinion, do you think you're a slut?
No.
Would you say you're a slut?
No, it's pretty.
Right now, no. I went through a hoe stage. Not gonna lie. Really bad hoe. Yeah,
and
honestly, haven't we all? I mean,
honest,
I was slaying these boys.
A slut, a woman who has many casual sex partners.
And you don't have that.
No, I don't. I sleep with one person. I have been for 3 months. I've never
by the definition, you're not that. So
I've never really been a person that
sleeps
confirmed. With like casually sleeps with like multiple people, but I would fuck someone, ghost them, fuck another person. Hold on,
let's look up whore real quick.
Oh yeah, whore. That's what I get. Whore.
Let's see. A woman who has many sexual encounters or relationship. A
prostitute.
A person who is regarded as willing to do anything to get a particular thing. So it technically doesn't have to be an exchange of money.
Wait, are you sure? Because I looked up, it says prostitute here.
I mean, that's probably a good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
you're obviously definitely
not
a prostitute. No. You're not a whore.
So I think
by definition.
I think by definition, by just.
By definition, I'm not a whore, so fuck all y'all.
Or nor slut.
I've been cleared through fucking dictionary.com.
Yeah, so you guys that say that shit, you get
suck a dick.
Facts you've been proven wrong. Fake news, motherfucker. No,
yeah.
like my president says.
That motherfucker sound ignorant as fuck now, dog.
Yeah, ignorance is bliss. In fact, that's. By the way,
no, that fucking works.
Like and subscribe to the #1 podcast in Jacksonville. This is factually checked. My personal investigator actually messaged me this morning. But congratulations to you and your success. But also congratulations for being on the #1 podcast in Jacksonville. Like and subscribe. I've been practicing that. Okay, back to the conversation. Okay, so because like this was a really good direction that we were going with. Like so there like. Right now in pop culture, there's slut shaming. There's public shame of slut. But like, I mean, truth is like we've all kind of been a little slutty, except maybe like the most religious people ever who abide by those sexual rules. Do you think that by furthering that and pushing that, do you think that is would you see the argument that could be potentially detrimental to other women?
What being detrimental?
Just like kind of pushing the whole like because okay, so
positivity?
So yeah, body positivity, right? Body. Okay, because the thing is, you guys aren't married, right? Okay. Okay. So how do you feel? How do you feel about like slut shaming being like a very mainstream thing, right? Because it's kind of a thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Where people do that, but at the same time, other people are doing kind of like, other people have sex, right?
Okay, so slut shaming, I get slut shamed probably every 30 minutes in my DMs. I'm not lying. I'm being absolutely truthful. And it's really like it's a fucked up thing because let me live my life. It's my life, not yours. Worry about what the fuck you like. Make your own money. I'm making my money. People say it's sad that I use people for their money, but I mean, they're willing to give it.
Yes.
I mean, sugar daddies have been a thing for so long, and I just basically have a bunch of sugar daddies. So like, I think slut shaming is completely fucked up and horrific. Yeah. So, I think people who slut shame are low life degenerates.
So, fuck, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say, God damn it. We'll talk about. Talk about
guys. Can we turn the camera over here real quick? Look at this At least you can see the blue lightning bolt. You like the blue lightning bolt?
Oh yeah, no, I've seen. And I like
you guys like it? Yeah, I think
shit.
it was all just because Kenziew99, Kenziew99 on Instagram, is coming on this podcast. You want to make wow, I got something in my eye, but we want to make it look sick, right? But did you just leave the set to go pee?
That's what happens sometimes.
Was it a great pee?
It was phenomenal. It was an urging pee.
So I just
lots of high fives today, dude.
Well, I just wanted to say that no, I really did lose my train of thought. Fuck. I was gonna say, what was the last thing you said?
That they're low life degenerates who slut shame.
Oh, okay.
And saying that I got slut shamed every 30 minutes.
I remember now. Okay, you also have like people. Okay, I'm not sure if you keep up with it, but Summer Rae actually tweeted like a couple weeks ago. She was like, I don't respect girls that do OnlyFans, which is weird. Because for me personally, for her to say that,
for Summer Rae to say that, that's kind of fucked up.
Right?
Because the shit she posts is the same thing I post.
Yes, and she's
on
doing
my
it for free.
OnlyFans.
And she's doing it for free, as opposed to like what you're doing it. And she
yeah,
did that.
Fuck her. I liked her before, but fuck her now.
Well, okay. I probably misquoted her, but she did say like, if you have OnlyFans, I cannot be your friend, or something like that.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Why? You don't need to be her friend.
Because she does the same thing, but she does it for free. Oh my god, I'm making money off of it.
But did she send nudes for free?
Probably.
Well, I mean,
everyone sends nudes unless you're fucking like, I don't know. I mean, there's 13-year-olds sending nudes out here, so I'm sure she's sent a nude before.
I actually don't send nudes. Would that surprise you?
A lot of men don't. I mean, he doesn't send nudes unless I beg for it or something.
Fucking Steve, dude, why is he so cool, bro?
I know.
Another high five, brother.
But no, if you've seen how many dick pics I got a day, then you'd probably understand everyone sends nudes.
So speaking, go ahead. No, I was gonna say, well, speaking of like just shit like that, you without the fact that you use OnlyFans on just Instagram alone, I know girls deal with fucking weirdos on Instagram alone.
That shit happens on a regular without.
So talk about fucking people, weird motherfuckers.
Talk about I have so many weird stories.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's start with I probably get about how many dick pics would you say I get a day? I'd say between 50 and 100, like truthfully, 50 and 100 dick pics a day.
Wow.
Weirdos. What?
Continue. I'm just curious to hear what you're going to say.
Some weirdos. So I have some weird stories. So just recently, I got offered $2,000 to have a FaceTime call with someone while I take a shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you do it?
I tried to. I don't think I looked through my messages, but I was going to. But what's weird about it was I was like, okay, I'll FaceTime you because I had a shit. And then he was like, oh, you got a poo-poo baby? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is happening right now?
Just when you think the world can't get any stranger, you guys have guys that want to watch you take a shit.
You want to watch a hot girl take a shit. Like, what the fuck?
Which, by the way, is such a real thing, dude. Like, people have like when you get into that space, like people like who are watching like basically porn. Would you consider like your content porn?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay. I was okay. Sweet. So, but you don't consider yourself a porn star?
No. Okay. Yeah. That's.
Don't consider myself a porn star, but
Okay.
I have porn.
I'm glad we can come to that agreement.
Can we
That's
pull?
my mindset.
Let's pull
Okay.
up the definition. So actually, what would you consider yourself then?
OnlyFans model.
I'm sorry.
A
I got a
model.
little makeup on a microphone.
What do you-
Situation, yeah.
What would I consider myself? an entrepreneur.
Thank you.
Entrepreneur. Do y'all know who Trevor Wallace is? Do y'all know who Trevor Wallace is?
Sounds like a cool dude.
Fucking A.
Who's Trevor Wallace?
He's a funny ass like YouTuber, and he has a video where he's like,
I've heard his name
people who have entrepreneur in their bio, and he's like, yeah, you seen these new AirPods? And he's like, yeah, I'm not broke, I'm an entrepreneur, and like, it's funny as shit. You'll have to watch it.
Oh, is he kind of like satire?
Like I know who exactly
It's like,
dude, he does this whole thing where he makes fun of like entrepreneurs and like the way people act when they call themselves an entrepreneur.
It's like it's
after the podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
it's like satire almost. He's like
yeah, he's so good.
Yeah,
he's so good at it. He does one.
He's
too.
right though, because it's fucking. They're kind of. It's kind of fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurial.
That's a much deeper subject too, because a lot of people want to act like they're entrepreneurs, so they kind of like use these things to make it seem like so, and like they live this life. But
they're pretentious.
yeah,
like I bet you there's some wannabe entrepreneurs that actually hate on you.
Oh yeah. I mean, everyone fucking hates on me, so I'm sure they do.
it's a lot easier to do what you're doing, and so when they see that their shit is hard, they're like, fuck,
I know. I sit at the house, take pictures, videos.
Exactly.
$1,000 a day, maybe more sometimes.
Yeah, I wish we had that third mic here. Hold on. So I'm thinking like for some reason you're the first guest too that this mic only swings this way. Like normally it swings that way. I don't know. Okay.
It's easier to go this way.
Yeah, I know. It makes more sense. You know what?
It's quicker, yeah.
Innovator. See, she is an entrepreneur, dude. She knows what's good. She just helped us with ignorance is bliss. So, okay, so that's pretty cool. I lost my train of thought too there for a second, but okay, so here's my question. Have you ever considered doing because you have a personality? You're kind of like a personality star, like, and an entrepreneur in the same time, right? Have you ever considered like maybe doing a vlog or kind of like putting?
Yeah, I want to make a YouTube channel. I don't know what to do, but my friend said he would help me because he's like really good with cameras and stuff. And then whenever we were in Atlanta, there was this place, and there's like a fucking tripod that you literally connect your phone to it, and it has like a motion sensor, and it like follows you, so you don't have to carry around like a fucking stand
like
all
a
the
tripod.
time.
Yeah.
Because you have such a large following.
Yeah, you could. Well, I think.
I want to make merch.
You definitely can, and as an OnlyFans, you definitely can. I can help you. Just kind of get a slice of the pie there. No, okay. I'm joking. I really can't help you.
I'll give you a percentage.
I can really take pictures, and then like you can digital.
I want my ass on a fucking Yeah, my mom can actually make the fucking t-shirts. You can take the pictures?
You can also even put it like a phone case.
Yes. I think you did.
I mean, you should definitely. No, that's actually very lucrative.
It's more money.
I've already talked about to him, like, in our house, we're going to have a big-ass picture of my naked body on the wall. So
why not,
I love my body. Why not? Yeah.
So, I was going to...
Like, photography is still art, even when it's, like...
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
It's lustful. Like, it's not, like, sexually derivative. It's like more, like, a lustful, like... tasteful art, abstract art. People paint naked women all the time.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Even guys. I mean, look at the Greek sculptures. Their dicks are out.
Exactly, and they're like this big, and they got like the hair, like the pubes.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, it is facts. It's been around for so long. So why is it so bad now? Honestly.
Well, some people are a little bit. No, it's not that they're stupid. It's that they're insensitive to other people's viewpoints, and it creates conflict. That's the reality of it. Okay, so people have perspective at all times, and so when they don't co-align, it just depends on the mindset. Honestly, that's all.
This is such a good podcast. I think we're doing so good.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. I think we've had two incredible guests on today, and I'm so happy because we had somebody else, and we'll talk about it. We'll show you who, because like
I watched your story.
Nice. Well, we had somebody canceled and we brought you on, and I'm very happy it worked out. But so check this out. I'm curious to hear what's your opinion on the whole World War III thing, like with Iran. Like you just said conflict, and I was like, yo, what's good? Like, what do you think about all that?
And she also
I'm kind of scared.
And she also pointed out directly, like, where's Iran's motherfucker, dog, in this globe, dog? She did say that shit, dog. Real talk.
My viewpoint on it.
Are you leaving the set?
Get some water?
For water?
You guys want water?
You can. Yeah,
I'll bring you guys water. All right.
Yeah. Okay. My viewpoint on it. I think I'm scared, but isn't it like stopped?
Yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool because I don't want to fucking die because I have a long life to live.
Well, you wouldn't die. I mean, our military trumps Iran's military.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they can do dick, to be honest. Like, they could really, I mean, the real damage, because it's such an extreme, and this is a deep conversation, and it's really no laughing matter.
Yeah, no.
I'm laughing.
You're savage, that's why.
Thank you.
But, like, it honestly, it would be detrimental for both on whichever kind of loss it would do,
It's
right?
all, like, all of it's fucked up, but, like, I don't know.
But yeah,
Probably
nothing
shouldn't
would
talk
happen
about political views.
to any of us, to be honest. We'd be good.
If World War III breaks out, what's your plan?
What's the first thing you do?
If there's havoc in my city, probably go kill a few people.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah, you got
that's a
money,
little.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I'm
honestly.
saying.
All right, here's
I'm
my
just-
plan. So you can be offense, I'll be defense. I'll hang down the black bamboo floors and shit. I'll stay there at home, make sure everything stays clean. I'm a really good host.
Build a bomb shelter under our house, and y'all can come party with us. I mean, it's gonna be like the hurricane. Instead of hurricane parties, it's a World War III party, baby. We're dying with the war, but we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not? You know.
Which, by the way, in a World War III party, what are you coming dressed as?
A porn star.
All right. End of the world party. How you coming dressed up? With porn star as well.
Yes.
End of the world party.
Probably
how
an
you dressing up?
entrepreneur porn star.
Now, what is that? What is that entitled? Or how does that look?
How's the look? Nipple pasties
Okay.
and those underwear that don't have the strings. You kind of just hook it up to your ass
Oh.
crack.
Oh, we seen that shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Is that uncomfortable?
I don't know.
I feel like that shit would be.
I feel like it's the country. Yeah.
But I mean, that's kind of a porn star view. I mean, not wearing like clothes.
Yeah.
Or no, actually, I'll.
I mean,
That's a birthday
No.
suit. That's a birthday
That's
suit.
all I wear.
but like,
You get
That's
used
a
to
birthday
shit being up
suit,
your
you
ass,
know?
but sometimes it goes too far up your crack, and you'd be like, "Oh
That's
shit!"
what I'm saying. Isn't that shit
should be
uncomfortable?
sometimes I do, but no.
Like when my fucking boxers roll up, that shit's uncomfortable. So I can't imagine up my butt crack. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
That's-
like
that's
having
just
a
the way I
wedgie,
look
but
at
like
it.
once you get used to it, it's just like whatever.
No, I don't know.
I mean, I've been wearing them since I was like
Well,
13.
Yeah, I mean, if you're used to wearing something, I feel like you would come up to it. So
It's
guess
just
it makes
like
sense.
getting a pair of shoes. They're uncomfortable at first, like Vans.
And you break them in.
And you break them in. I've broken
No
my
shit,
ass
that makes
into
sense.
wearing thongs.
That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of fucking sense.
I must say, I'm in a complete state of concurrence. I'm coming. All I can say is, I to be honest with you, if I was a porn star, I like, and you know, I was a chick porn star. I mean, I guess if I was a dude porn star too, I wouldn't come completely naked. I would add something to it, like maybe like I don't know, a fucking like a kind of ironic but funny like priest costume, or like I don't know. I could be like a naked Yoda instead of a baby Yoda.
Jesus
you know,
Christ.
but
I'm trying to picture that right now.
What you have to
So
think about is
wrinkly,
you're going to
man.
be
What the
wearing that
fuck?
for the rest of your eternity. So like you have to come out with a bang if it's an end of the world party, World War III party. You know what I mean?
You don't want to be like Yoda.
In which
That man's
case-
wrinkly as fuck.
honestly, if that was the situation,
Wait.
fuck, how would I?
You cannot be Yoda. He's wrinkly as fuck, dog.
I can do the makeup.
But it would have been funny because like I would have been a porn star Yoda.
You've been a wrinkly dick, dog.
My penis is beautiful. No, I think at a World War III party, I would honestly say that I'd probably come dressed as like,
The military.
No, that's so fucked up.
dude, you know what? At a World War III, I'm coming dressed as a rock star.
I'm going to party like a fucking rock star.
I'll party.
Not going to go into those details, but I'm going to party like a rock star. Just saying.
Okay, so quick deviation segment. I think this will actually be a segment of the podcast. With just I think this is such a great question. So let's talk about the good, the great. Let's kind of recap on basically whatever we said. So actually, let's start with the bad and the ugly, and then we'll end it on a positive note, and we'll keep going from there. But just for this little segment, talk about the bad and the ugly. You kind of already talked about it, to be honest with you. Let's talk about the good and the great. So would you? I don't know what I'm asking, to be honest. I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay, so what's the good, bad, ugly about the
OnlyFans?
occupation OnlyFans?
Um,
You smoke too much, boy.
The good, obviously the money. Having like a relationship with my clients, basically, like they're all so nice and like they love me to death. But yeah, that's basically it. Like I have some pretty cool people, pretty chill people that buy my OnlyFans. Yeah, the money. What the fuck? Who? Money's happiness. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm happy when I have money. So
Okay, I see that. Like, money can't buy happiness. Like, the fuck? I can buy me a
2020 Corvette. I mean,
do you know like the demographic of your audience? Is it mostly like I imagine older men, but like, do you know the specifics?
Yeah, it's mostly men and between 19 and 25.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Probably
Holy
not
shit.
now. Probably more 40, 30.
That's what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like older men because I didn't think it was gonna be like younger people like in our age group.
Crazy fantasies.
Because like I know older people are weird as fuck, and like
a lot of people, something crazy. A lot of people want me to downgrade them. Like, will you please FaceTime me and tell me like how little my dick is? No, I'm not kidding. Like, people like that.
So is that like a reverse? Is that like a reverse boost to your ego?
I don't. No, they like it. They get off.
That's what I'm saying. Like a reverse boost. Yeah.
I think it's sadomasochism is actually what it's called. It's like when you like to be like bitched at, basically.
Right?
Yeah,
Wow.
essentially. Yeah, just being turned. So what?
You want me to spit on them?
Like,
I've actually heard that before.
Spit
Oh,
on
I've
them.
heard that before.
I mean, for sure. Yeah. I've heard some crazy
Like, I mean,
shit
it's not
too.
Weird. Like,
You're the
whatever
one who
you
told me that
fantasize.
story.
I mean, I got weird fantasies.
So
but, like,
that's where I was gonna go with it. So what are some weird fantasies and kinks that you're into? Because this is the people are into feet. You know, people are into like being bitched at. So like, what are you into, girl? Like, what's kinky?
okay, so I have a dresser at home with like everything. Let's see. I like my toes being sucked because it tickles. Yes, Steve sucks toes.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Until he didn't until me, but I mean, look at me.
oh, he did. I'm about to say on a scale of 1 to 10, how is Steve's toe sucking abilities at 1 to 10?
I'd say probably a 12.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
But he never did it. Look, he's all red. He never did it until me, but he was like, you have pretty feet. So
It's a wrap, big dog. You done deal now.
these feet step into Gucci, baby. Why wouldn't you suck on them? Anyways, I like being tied up.
Oh shit!
There's actually a picture on my OnlyFans, so go look.
Maybe I will. You know.
Oh, we will, for sure.
You gotta watch out with that weapon, dog.
I'll just say all the sex toys I have. How was that?
Yeah, great question. I asked a chick this last night. I'll tell you her answer.
I have Do I have Yeah, I have handcuffs. I have a lot of lingerie. I have 35 feet of Japanese silk rope.
Wow.
That's what is that, like a different type, or like is it stronger? Like what's
Oh, you
fucking
can't get out of
different?
that bitch. I promise you that. I was tied up and I was like, take me out. I can't move. But
That's fucking wild.
yeah. So rope. I have a gag, like the ones.
The one that it's like a ball, right?
Well, no, I have the beginner's one, so it's like an open circle. But I think I want to get a ball because my mouth be looking kind of weird. So yeah.
Yeah.
I have crotchless
I didn't know there were
panties.
multiple. That's a
Yeah, no, they have a whole like ball that has nothing in it. They have the breathable ones with the holes in them, and then they have the one like that.
See,
I
when
have
you
a
come to Ignorance is Bliss, you learn about sex toys.
Oh, yeah.
About everything.
Innovation.
Yeah, I have 2 silk blindfolds. Something weird. I guess it's not weird. It's normal. But I just started I bought anal beads. I wanted to try those, and the first time I did it, I did the whole thing. So I was like, I heard I have anal desensitizing cream, so it's like it numbs your butthole basically. A bunch of lube. I have a 9-inch dildo, and 9 inches is not what I thought it was because that shit's like this big, and I don't even use it. Like I use it just to like suction on my wall, and people be like, "What the fuck?"
It's a prop.
Yeah, it's literally a prop, and it's pink. I have
whole nightstand, bro.
no, it's huge. Is it not? I have a glass dildo. I have 4 vibrators.
Wow, she is bougie.
What else do I have? I've got more.
All right, so I'm like,
Yo, butt stuff is butt stuff in 2020?
I have something funny. Okay, I have these things called Kegel balls, and it's basically for like the tightening of the vagina, but I don't even need them, so I don't know.
tightening a vagina
Yeah, like
to make it tighter.
yeah, but I really don't need it.
I feel like-
So you literally put it up there, and you're like you squeeze, like you flex your pelvic muscles, and it's an exercise. And I don't know. I could barely even have sex because I'd be too tight, but I don't know.
I bet that's music to Steve's penis. You know?
No, he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And
Oh.
but the crazy thing is, I used them for the first time last night. I used them for the first time last night, and they got stuck in my coochie, and I was like,
You're like, holy shit.
I was like looking up online like how to get them out, and he literally had to stick his finger in my vagina and like rip it.
It sounds a little scary.
It was the scariest thing. I was like, we're gonna go to the hospital.
That reminds me of a tampon joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
I want to know.
Just yank it.
Oh no! Don't yank it. Don't yank a tampon out.
I know. I bet it's painful.
Pulling out a tampon without like blood on it feels like literally a plunger, like pulling out your insides. It hurts.
I shouldn't have said shit, dog. Fuck. My nuts hurt. You know, my nuts felt that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a coochie.
If you're gonna talk to it, I was gonna say.
We need more microphones.
I was gonna say, just to kind of be, comedy's kind of my thing. I was gonna say, compared to your toys and my boy Steve right here, you know, who does a better job? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
just,
that's a spot right. You gonna do that?
Okay.
I know.
Steve's dick is uncomparable because it's so good. I'm not just saying that's because he's right here. Like, best dick I ever had. That's why I told him. I was like, if your dick wasn't good, I promise you, I would have never messaged you back. Like, I would have never talked to you again.
So let me ask you this, and maybe you could agree or disagree. I feel like there's still no feeling to human flesh, like to an actual dick.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Yeah,
it's different.
no, definitely.
That shit's fucking hot, dog. My dick be piping hot, dog. Like when I'm running to bust nuts, dog, it's be a wrap.
And like, so they have like toys where like they eat you out, like basically, like it's literally just it flips around.
That is
like
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but I don't think it would be as good on my boyfriend's tongue. But no, I like my vibrator, but we usually like incorporate sex toys in, like, not just me using them, like, so like using a vibrator while he's fucking me and stuff like that. So that it'd be good.
Okay, so so that's such wow. She is bougie. She wasn't lying, dude. I was curious to see what she meant by that at the very beginning. That's a lot of sex toys.
She got double digits.
I have a pussy pump.
She's got double.
I have a pussy pump.
Wait, hold on. How does that work? What the
Listen, I didn't know what it was either. It's literally like.
come on, my boy Steve was like, hey, out in the back. So like, what is
it
that?
was
Elaborate.
his idea, like. Okay, it basically makes your coochie fat. It makes your coochie fat. Like, if you look it up, you know what it is?
For sure.
Mine don't get like that, like how them porn stars be doing it, because I literally looked it up on Pornhub, and it makes your blood flow, like it makes your pussy look like it has a hickey.
Yeah, it's basically like, imagine taking a suction cup and like putting it on like your back. And it basically the vagina becomes puffy.
For athletes, it's basically being cupped. Like,
what's it do? Like, no, I understand what it does. Why? Is it like do you get greater sensation, or does
he be like, oh my god, like, so he be like, I'm finna fuck the shit out of this bitch, but
my boy's like, hey.
he loves.
So it's for the men. Is it for the men, or is it for both?
It's
you guys?
for me. It gives sensitivity to your clit.
Oh, and then he's like,
and to everything, and like the blood flow. It brings the blood there, like all the way up to like your clit and to like your lips and stuff like that. So it's
so interesting.
Okay,
I imagine. But you go ahead, Joe. But I was gonna say, I imagine that point, because I also could, like, it's for you though, but. At least for me, I can speak for myself. I get aroused more when, like, I know I'm fucking, you know, making the girl, like, you know.
When you get off whenever you get a girl off.
Yes,
that's
so
how
that's
he is
why,
too.
Yeah, it's like,
okay,
fuck
so
yeah.
I'm gonna segue a little bit. Okay, all right. So top 3, like, okay. First of all, hold on, I want to tell you what this chick said on Bumble. That's how the conversation started. But then we're gonna take it a slightly different direction. So okay, I asked this chick on Bumble. I was like, by the way, shout out her. I'm not gonna name drop on this one, but super cute. Like, I asked her, but by the way, like, Christian girl at the same time. The Christian girls are always the freakiest, dude.
Preacher's daughters are freaks.
Oh my gosh. Anyways,
preacher's
that's a
daughters,
whole nother conversation. But
Because you said that like you're very sure.
yeah, so I was like, she was telling me about how much of a freak she was, and I've heard that same conglomerate of things that you just spoke about from other chicks that I've talked to, right? And I asked her, so what are the 3 sex toys, or what sex toys does she have? And she was like, butt plug, vibrator, dildo. I was like, perfect. Like, I think honestly, by the way, butt stuff is in this decade. Like, butt stuff is definitely
I
in.
kind of like it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely like having anal beads in your ass while you're getting fucked. It's like he can feel it. First of all, so he's like, ooh, and it's like, and I'd be like, ooh, I like that.
So top 3. So that's what I want to say first. So top 3 like tips for guys and then we'll do girls too for sure. But I'll do the girls one. We can both do this. Top 3 sex tips for guys to have the most incredible sex of their lives, and then you can do top 3. And then I want to throw in there as well.
Excuse me, I had to burp. Okay, top 3 for me: vibrator, 100% makes shit awesome.
Nothing better than the original, right?
Yeah, vibrator, lube, because it just makes everything like, yeah. I guess that's not really a sex toy. Does that
That's
count?
not a sex toy.
It's a sexual pleasure.
Top 3
accessory?
sex tricks.
Sex tricks. Okay.
It's like accessory. Yeah, it's like an accessory
Like,
because
like-
it's vital for sex. You know?
Like how to make a girl squirm. How to make a girl squirm.
Squirt. Okay.
Yeah.
It could
You
be
fuck her and you
said
use a
squirt,
vibrator. That'll make a girl squirt if she's a squirter.
Okay. Which, by the way,
butt stuff.
She is definitely right.
Okay. Yeah, vibrator, butt stuff. I like it now. I was so scared. Anal beads. That's all I tried. And a dick in my ass. What else? What else do I like? Being tied up. I like being tied up. I like. Oh, and I like.
the rope is a sexual toy.
The
Oh
rope,
yeah,
so the
and
rope.
I don't know about other bitches, but I like to be like slapped in the face. Be like, not too hard though. Don't knock my brains out.
How hard? Yeah, how hard is too hard? You know what I'm saying? How hard is too hard? It's very important question.
Leave a bruise and it's too hard, but I want to be able to feel it throughout my body.
No donkey punching.
Yeah.
No donkey punch now.
Yeah, I know, but just a little, boom.
Yeah. And guys, for like, if you're a dude and you watch this particular part of this podcast, don't be fucking weird, bro. Like, see what's good first before you just go beating the shit out of a chick and be like, yo, like,
No
Kenzie
donkey
told me
punching,
on sex with ignorance is bliss, just to give her the fucking
Okay, this
fucking
is
smack her.
professional advice, but it is unlicensed, so you cannot
This is
legally sue us.
definitely unlicensed, bro.
You cannot
This
legally
is-
sue us.
This is definitely unlicensed. Now, how about okay? So my question was like, top 3 sex tips that guys can do while they're having sex, but like without like, because not all
What girls like?
what girls like without the sex toys and stuff, because not every person has sex, but like the sex is like an actual thing, like how to like make your girl like, and how to just have incredible awesome sex, because that is a thing like a lot of people like probably haven't figured out.
This is on YouTube, right? This is on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you eat a bitch out, focus on, here's the coochie hole, like where your penis goes in, and then if you don't know what a clit is, you should look it up. It's right here, and you gotta
Do
like,
you have a whiteboard?
yeah, do y'all have a
Is that a
whiteboard?
whiteboard?
That is a whiteboard. I'm gonna, you take your tongue and you point it. I know because I ate pussy before, and I know what they like. You gotta,
So you're bisexual?
I was.
You
Now I'm in love.
Wait, hold on. What does that mean?
No. I mean, yeah, I'm bisexual.
Okay.
No.
No, you fucked up.
Well, what the fuck?
We all know
Anyways.
what coochie looks like, right?
Focus on that thing, that little ball right up in there.
You need a charger?
No, this thing's stupid. It's okay.
She's using a southern accent when she's.
Oh yeah. No, I'm actually I'm from a southern ass place.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, just focus right there.
Should you rub it like hard?
You gotta be like,
Doesn't that
Like
depend
how?
on the
Like
female?
how? Like,
like that.
Okay.
You gotta do it fast, but point your tongue when you're going slow. You gotta point your tongue and do it hard on the clit.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. That's how you eat pussy.
Yeah.
But
I think.
So that was number 1. So
my mom's gonna listen to this and be like, "What the
I-
fuck?"
she's gonna be very appreciative, because now the next time she gets,
She's like, "That's how you do it."
bro.
She's like, "That's how you do
yeah,
it."
she's gonna. She's
like that's the thing.
Oh. telling
you, she's.
Clean cut and damn.
well.
I was about to say I think I'm a. I
you
think,
know what they say, right? Because I don't know, but
my mama know I'm a freak, so I think.
Yeah, I think I'm a pussy eating fascinado.
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 No, it's not.
Okay, so
Aficionado. I think I'm
number
a,
2,
I'm a
number
pussy
2. So
aficionado.
like clit, eating out, like focus on the clit.
Yeah, other steps.
Yeah, tickle it basically, right?
Yeah.
Number 2.
So if you're with a bitch that likes to be choked, make sure you grab right here and don't fucking push on my esophagus. First of all, because you're gonna break it and then I won't be able to breathe and I'm gonna die.
Most of them like being choked, just by the way.
I do. Anyways,
That's some damn good advice, actually.
yes,
That's some damn
yes,
good
because
advice.
some people don't know how to choke and they be like, oh, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? But no, you gotta put pressure right there on. I don't know the anatomy of my body right here, but.
So basically like not on the hard part, like right here where your like air tubes are.
Where a man's Adam.
I'm sorry.
Where a
You
man's
take it.
Adam's apple is, don't squeeze right there on a girl. That's stupid.
Yeah, so you want to
It's
go like
usually
Yeah, it's like
upper,
yeah, right there and like and
Yeah,
put
up or
pressure.
below it?
No, I usually
Where you
do
choke
it
me at?
right here. Yeah, let me see if we're in concurrences. Where do you do that? I normally do it like up here.
Yeah, like right there.
See? Up top. I do it like not like here. Like you don't want to do center. You want to do it just like under the
Like right under
the
like right there. And
yes, right there.
Push up and like.
Okay.
See? There you go.
We're gonna get nasty tonight, baby.
Oh shit.
But
I'm not.
And you're gonna be making money too, right?
I already told him we gotta make some more content, longer content for my people.
Hey, I understand that. You just quick little deviate. You take care of my boy, dog, because he's putting in work. You know, you're making him work. You know, you take care of him.
Shout out to Steve because he be beating his pussy up. All right, that's my second tip. What's another one?
The last one's gotta be a bang. Literally, no pun intended.
That was good. That was a good pun. All right, I gotta think about this. Moment of silence.
Drum roll. Hit it.
Fuck, I don't know. Hold on.
What's up, Steve?
Oh, I don't know. I have my own personal preference. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I like my hair being pulled. I mean, like,
Hey, that's a pretty
I'm
good
talking
one
about
too.
like grab all my hair and like throw me through a wall. Like,
So I think
I like rough sex. If it's
Right,
not
so that's
clear.
what I'm saying. This is clearly subjective. So this is something you need to test out first. You don't want to be, doing all kinds of choking and hair pulling.
Ask your bitch first,
Because
like,
she might call the police on you, and that's not what you
gonna
want.
have a domestic violence.
You don't need
case on
none
you.
of that. So you just test the waters, and then you take the action. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's.
But
my
that's
three.
some damn good advice. Thank you.
I hope y'all learn from that.
100%. Well, honestly, I already knew most of it, but thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, Rain knows a thing or two. You know, I'm more of a novice. You know, I slang in some pussy, but not like my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just had his.
Or my boy Joey either.
Yeah, well, no, I'm definitely getting down, but I'm trying to find the one. Yeah, no, she's definitely a virgin. Yeah, no, I've been. Have you ever been on Tinder or Bumble before?
Yeah, I was trying to find sugar daddies.
She, I'm fucking up. Like, I should be trying to find sugar mamas, honestly. Like,
There's a website. I'll show you after.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
for sure.
Oh, shit.
I'm
For
browsing
sugar
game.
mamas?
I wonder. I bet you there's a part of that website where they're like, not only are they sugar mamas, but they're like, yo, I'm down to be a power couple too, because I'm trying to get rich as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
Eat free rich food and get paid for it.
Oh, put on the mic.
It's called an escort. Like, you literally
Oh,
just
escort.
Yeah, you just go eat good ass food. Like, go to Ruth Chris, get paid $500 for it.
And then fuck them, right? And then fuck them.
Bro,
And then fuck them.
Listen, I'm game.
No, you don't have to fuck.
Oh shit.
No. Some old guys can't even get their peepees up.
Because
I mean, I've never met up with a sugar daddy. I've never met up with a sugar daddy yet. I say yet. I ain't never gonna do it because I'd be scared.
I know my boy be making good money, so he gets.
I give him a little cut. I spoil him sometimes.
So okay, all right. I think we have a few like more key topics to touch on, and then we'll call it a wrap. But like,
Well, I just want to quickly say. Well, not quickly say. Just Wait, what were you gonna say, Joey? Cause I was gonna say like what's the craziest sex experience you had, if you know.
Bro, I think we've talked about so many crazy sex experiences already. We can answer that.
Well, not one specific one. Go ahead, Joey. Just go ahead, Joey.
I'm like sexually frustrated right now. I'm like, I'm about to burst, bro, from the inside out. Okay. So look. So in right now, I think more than ever, like open relationships and like polygamy is like definitely becoming more and more like a mainstream thing, where it's because like, I mean, think about it, like the whole like body positive like whole open sexuality thing, like loving people for who they are and then having the ability to use your body like the way you want, like body empowerment's like definitely more and more of a thing. Are you like on board with the open relationships, or do you guys have like you guys are just each other, or like what's good? How do you feel about all that?
We are a closed relationship because if a bitch tries to touch him, I will have to go crazy mode. So yeah, no, nope, not in an open relationship. I'm all for whoever wants to do that, but I'm a jealous bitch, and I think he's pretty jealous too. You are.
I'm sorry. I gotta be that guy, but I don't think you're a bitch. I think you're a really fucking cool person. Yeah, you're pretty cool.
I'm crazy.
Yeah, no, you are crazy. I see. Yeah, but I just had to throw that in there. Okay, so and then basically, I think we've covered a lot. I think we'll bring it full circle. I just want to say, like, honestly, it's been super fun having you on. I think what I'm really like getting from this all, because I've had a lot of like takeaways just from the last year of like meeting different people and becoming, because I would have like I wouldn't have slut shamed before in the past, or you're not a slut, but like I wouldn't have been that person to just like openly like do that. But I used to have judgments towards people. Yeah.
Open to their own opinion. Second Amendment.
Exactly, and that's the whole reason I
think
wanted.
it's First Amendment. First Amendment.
Same thing.
First Amendment.
It's an amendment.
First
Speech, but don't do it to me, please.
Second is right.
It is, and I think everybody has their own opinions, but I think it's just really cool, like getting because we've done it with all the guests on here, and I think this has been super important to me to do it with you. Okay, like bro, like shit. Okay, to have you on here as a guest, because getting that's kind of, it's so awesome. I fucking love this podcast, by the way. I appreciate every person in this room, like. Dude, I appreciate Randy Randy and Jesus, these two guys, by the way, while we're on this podcast, because this has been such a vulnerable, open podcast, and it's been awesome. So they are the ones who started this podcast. They're the ones who put the money down to put all the equipment in here and to organize it and put it together. I saw that, and I've been a part of different social media just projects and concepts before. And these two had it down professionally. They were serious about it. And I was so honored by, like, I was so, not honored is not the word I'm looking for. I was so happy for them. I was like, yo, let me be a part of this. Let me help out. Let me add value. So shout out to Jesus and Randy. You guys are fucking studs. This is working. This is perfect. Steve, dude, shout out to you for like being like a really cool person, coming on, being down to hang out and stuff. And shout out to you, like seriously. I'm glad that you were open, and that you like you just seem very mentally focused. You seem focused, and I think if I were to give advice to you, because you're 19, right? The one thing I would say, and trust me, I'm no different person than you, just like time and experience. I would say continue to stay focused and continue to think big. And don't get lost in stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm probably just preaching. You probably heard that before, and you probably understand that. But I think it's just really cool that you got to share your perspective, because really at the end of the day, it's like no matter what anybody, like decisions that anybody makes and stuff, we're all human. And that is such a taboo subject right now in like mainstream. And I think that by making an effort to humanize that and to be open minded about things and to be more judgment free, like. I'm excited to put this content out right now. It's like, it's not going to be released yet because this was a really special podcast. So I appreciate you. I want to throw it back over to you unless you guys have any closing comments. It's kind of tricky with two mics, so I'm sorry if I'm interrupting.
Yeah, no, we'll sell last goodbyes.
Yeah. I'm going to throw it over to you. If you want to like plug anybody, just tell, like, honestly, I would love to hear what you're grateful for. Who are the people who've been supportive in your life? If you'd like to bring it full circle, and if you had a message to give to, I'm just going to like finish this off so I can throw the mic away. But if you had a message to, other girls who are trying to make it, people in general, specifically females, but also people in general, like if you had something, because you've achieved a level of success and you've overcome obstacles and stuff, what would your one like word be for them? And then you can just kind of like bring it full circle.
To on with that, to like, so we also like, all right, you're done. Then I talk. See that same question. Would you recommend? Regarding OnlyFans, do you recommend it for what kind of girl do you recommend it to? Tips, stuff like that, and like plug in wherever you want. Like
if
you're
this
saying,
is something you're considering actually doing.
Yeah. Honestly, if you're considering doing OnlyFans, do it. Really, I mean that's my advice, because it's such good money for not barely doing anything. The people that would like work really good on OnlyFans, being very body positive, like loving yourself, loving your body, loving like. I don't know, just knowing who you are sexually and like in any way. I was gonna say something else.
To add to that, what girls would you recommend not doing that?
Christians. No, I'm just kidding. Just people who like, if you know that you're gonna get like, not really hate, but like your family, like family's a big thing. If your family's not going to be okay with it, don't do it.
So honestly. this is something very important, because I was going to ask you the next question. And for the girls that are doing it, right, what kind of mindset should they be going towards? Because
focus and shoot big, like shoot for the stars. Right. I'm shooting for being a millionaire.
And the reason why I say that is because you just mentioned that you'll get a lot of hate, which obviously you already have, and we've already kind of touched on this, but like I said, and this is my suggestion to you, and I'm guessing this would be kind of like a overall suggestion to everybody, is like stay away from the comment section, because like that shit, it's pointless. You know what I mean? So is that something you can possibly concur with as far as like giving advice to others or other girls that want to come into the market?
Stay away from your message requests and stay away from your comments.
Unless it's making you money, right?
Yep. Unless it's making you money, stay away from the hateful shit. Don't reply.
Perfect.
I think I'm done replying to these fucking bastards.
You have anything else to say?
Any plugs? OnlyFans.
So I'm sure they can go like through Instagram, and it'll be in
if you go to my
right?
Instagram, they'll link my Instagram, but the links in the bio. Shout out to my mom for everything. That's it. Shout out to Steve.
Shout out Steve, bro.
Shout out to Steve will do it. No, it's not Steve will do it, but you know what Steve will do it is?
Nope.
No, I'm just saying. You know what Steve will do is?
Man, fuck that motherfucker, dog.
That boy. All right, he's not. It's real.
Do y'all know who Maddie Smokes is?
Yes, I do. You know him?
Have you seen the one where they hate on him?
Yeah. With Cody Co. Like,
Yes, Cody Co. I love him.
But I was gonna say, if you ever, fuck it, it's ended. I was gonna say you ever do a Patreon if you for your. Fuck it. It doesn't matter. She already.
I don't know what that is. What is
She's
it?
already making good money. She don't need Patreon.
The question is, would that be violating your contract? Because a Patreon would be going out of your own way to make your own income. I mean, without the help of somebody.
I can do what I want.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go.
And I don't want to like add that shit because like, but OnlyFans is the only thing you're going for. Shout out to when she's gonna end up doing merch.
Yes. Y'all get free shit.
Oh shit.
You're gonna make a vlog, right?
Oh yeah, I'm going to.
Say it later.
Y'all can. We can do videos together.
You guys should do a podcast.
Fuck, why not?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
we can do a couples podcast. Oh my god.
Yeah, you guys would be really good podcast.
That's such a different dynamic, man.
You guys would be really good podcast.
I feel like
he's just like me. Don't let him fool you. He's open and like crazy like me.
I feel like my boy 29. He has some stories.
Come on, the guy's just laughing because he knows what's up, dog. He's
like,
been sitting back here like, I know all this shit's going on in the background.
He's like, she shows me dick pics every day and I get mad, but I'm just gonna laugh about it.
But yeah, if you want, I mean,
maybe I'll buy y'all some microphones because this shit is whack.
Dang.
Whoa. We have a microphone.
By the way,
we have a microphone. We just don't know how it works.
So we don't have any sponsors yet, but we're definitely looking for sponsors. So we'll have a conversation. Hey, if you want to sponsor us, you could sponsor the podcast.
Cool. Sponsor them now.
So yeah, like I said, she's look out for merch coming from her own YouTube channel, possibly podcast. You look out for that.
It's gonna be
honestly, you have like we
have the following.
We discussed before. Not only the following, because all this shit takes fucking money,
yeah.
right? And that's not a problem that you will be facing. And we can all say that here. So I mean, if you really do want to start something and you're gonna be passionate about it and you're gonna put in work,
we have the personality for it,
and like all that. So all your resources are aligned. All you got to do is take action, right? Yep. So that's
yeah.
Maybe I'll go buy some shit tomorrow.
Are we all right? So let's
y'all have to help me set it up.
Let's wrap it.
Are we wrapping this?
Let's bring it full circle. Yo, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We have maybe one more podcast coming out in the near future with me on it, but we'll talk soon. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That was fun.
Thank you, Kenzie, for coming on. Really,
like and subscribe.
And for Steve. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's a blast. We always love doing podcasts. Did you enjoy doing the podcast? Right?
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was cool. Yeah, you guys would be. Yeah. Oh, let's chat for a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's wrap it. That was good.
But just thank you for coming, everyone on here. If you checked it out, I was gonna say check it out live, but it's not live technically. We usually do live podcasts, but this one we wanted to save
is live. Don't let them fool you. You don't know the day.
It technically is live.
Well, it is live, but we do stream. Anyways, that's not the point. If you watched it at the end, definitely because interesting. Give us a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Post notifications on so we know when we go live. I know this is not live, but
I think this should be the thumbnail.
I already got thumbnail though.
I know.
So. But I think we're done. Hope you guys have a great day and
bye. Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Subscribe to OnlyFans. It'll be on the description down below. All right. Bye.